Mr. HUGO GROOS, the head coach of South Africa national team. We are starting the press conference now. If you have some questions, you will have time to ask. Coach, first question. I can say that it was not your day. 2 goals to nil. What went wrong? What was not good tactically, technically, because it was not the result actually you wanted?
I think we lost the game in the first 20 minutes. We were not on 25 minutes. We were not ready for the kick and rush football of Rwanda. Even I told the players that they have to be careful with that, and in those first 20-25 minutes we give 2 presents, 2 goals, who are a little bit, how can I say it, not ready to go in duel. In the second goal we have the ball and then we let them take in and score. So again, the first 20-25 minutes was not good. After that we changed something. We asked the boys to be a little bit, or to put a little bit more pressure, and then you see in the second half, Rwanda didn't came anymore in the 16 meters, except that shot. And for the rest they defended, and that has to be from the first minute. So again, our start was bad, and we paid cash with 2 goals.
Okay, we can go with your questions, dear journalists. You can take the mic. Okay. Go.
Romy Titus, South African media coach. Your response on players like Hlongwane, Pulu, Tau, as well as Zwane today?
You know, I'm not used to give comment on on the performances of players, and I will not do it either. You lose with 11 and you win with 11. So again, we were not ready for the game. The first 20 minutes we lost duels. We didn't have an answer on the kick and rush from Rwanda, and we give 2 presents, and therefore we lose the game.
May I follow up on that, Coach? Do you think you were ready for the waterlogged tight pitch? I know that you've spoken about it, its maintenance, and today we saw with the downpour just how waterlogged it is.
Yeah, when you see the first 20 minutes, it's unbelievable that the qualifier for World Cup, that it's played on such a pitch. It's impossible. But okay, it is what it is, and I think that CAF and FIFA has to be stricter in the rules where you're going to play. You're talking about professional football. You're talking about qualifiers for the most biggest tournament of professional football, the World Cup. And then you have to play on such a pitch. Secondly, I think it's not normal when you arrive in the country that you still have to travel 3 hours with bus before you are at the final destination. Sorry. I will not say that this is the reason why we lost the game. No, not at all. But I think that those things have to change, because we are 2022 and we're talking about professional football. This pitch is not for professional football, and you don't let travel the opponent 3 hours from the airport before he has a final destination. But again, this is just this is only a remark I make, and this has nothing to do with the defeat of today.
Any other questions?
Coach HUGO GROOS, you are one of the greatest coach here in Africa. You won the African Championship. Tactically, didn't you regret about how your team was playing some short passes, whereas the pitch was not maybe good for you? Why don't you try some like aerial balls in this pitch? Is it Any regret you have about that?
You know, we don't have those players to play that football. That's all. I will ask Rwanda to play like South Africa. I don't think they can do it either. So the coach chooses what's the best for his team. And your coach chose, I think, a good tactic today because he won. And we didn't have an answer on that for the first 20-25 minutes. After that, it was we that dominated the game, and that has to be from the first minute again.
Last question.